Hello traders, I'm doing my weekend video post-Christmas. Merry Christmas everybody. I did a Bollinger Band squeeze width scan, and something really popped up here that was kind of shocking. Is how much some of the high flyers are all hitting a scan here all at once, suggesting that we're about to have a big move in some of the stocks that have been up till now have been leading, and just here with the Trump rally have been lagging the markets, and now they're all showing up on the scan as a potential that they're going to get a massive move here real soon. Okay, I'm going to start with the tech stocks, and I'm looking at my 20-year chart on my weekly here. And if you notice, we had the tech bubble back in early 2000, and we've broken above those highs, and now we have been trending along this trend line right here for since like August or October, September, October. We've been trending along this trend line right here, and the next trend line is right through here, and it looks like the tech area is wanting to trend higher, in my opinion. If you notice right here, we're just parked right on the top of this trend line. The markets are dramatically overbought right here, so it's a very difficult call whether we're going to go higher or lower, but especially with the calendar year roll and people most likely trying to take profits the first of the year. Now, if you look out on time on your SPX, your S&P 500, and we had the prior highs to lows of 2008, we have moved the entire expected range, and we are trading right above that resistance, and we've been doing that for the month of December. And if you notice, we've just been chucking along right here, right above the expected move, but we haven't really been doing it much of anything the past few weeks. So that suggests to me that the markets are overextended here, and especially on the Russell. If you look at it, one second, if you look at the Russell right here and the MACD, this is the highest read ever on the MACD for the Russell, and it's also moved its expected range, and it's already breaking back down inside a range. So, with the exception of technology and some of the things on my Bollinger Band squeeze, it looks like the markets are wanting to take a breather, and we could just go sideways and we may not get a sell-off, but it really looks like profit taking is going to come in the first of the year. Everybody and their brother seems to think the Dow Jones is going over 20,000. But we are bumping our head on significant resistance right here. And as of Friday, we crossed below this trend line. And we may continue to base up here, but I just wanted to point that out. On a very low volume day, Friday, the diamonds did cross out of this upward trend line, which may not mean much right now, but it's just something to keep an eye on. And we already have a rollover on our MACD for the diamonds too, at an extremely high read for the diamonds. Another area that I really try to focus on is the Japanese yen. Now, this is the carry trade. This is where global businesses, they borrow funds from in Japanese yen and to finance operations with the yen, with the expectations of the yen continuing to fall lower, and they get paid on their debt while the yen's falling. Well, what we're having right here is a massive fall off in the yen, but almost near the beginning there, we started getting a positive divergence on the MACD in the Japanese yen. So this dramatically puts the carry trade in jeopardy. And if the yen were to happen to start reversing here and catching some traction, that's going to take a lot of financed money out of the system to cover the strengthening yen. So just keep that in mind. That's another reason I think the markets may have topped here, because this is such a driving force for the global markets. I'm going to quickly go through some things that I came up on my Bollinger Band squeeze scan. And Amazon is going to report this week a little bit about their retail sales. And I'm thinking what we're going to see is a very strong Saturday and a very strong Monday today. And they're going to post record sales again, I'm sure. I just don't know if the so far Amazon and the other high-flying techs have been out of favor, and this could very well be a sell the news event. We'll see what happens. We do have the MACD improving, but this is a head and shoulders pattern right now, so keep this in mind. Amazon is going to be a major player this week. Google is another high flyer, which is getting a squeeze scan, and we've been trading along this upward trend line right here for some time now. We have been above it before, but we are crossing back below that trend line, this trend line right here again, and we closed right below resistance as of Friday. So that's another bearish sign, with the MACD giving an indication of rolling over. So this is giving us some bearish indications even on Google. Priceline, we attempted to get above trend resistance, trend line resistance. So we've crossed back below that, and we've crossed out of another trend line, and we're just hanging out here right on a support area, this upper distribution. And keep in mind, Priceline just announced a brand new CEO. And so if the techs were to start showing some relative weakness, this is one that's going to get a sell-off, seeing that they have a brand new leadership. Ulta Salons is another one. We got a nice little squeeze going on here. It's had a double top so far at these extremely high levels. With the very weak retail sales so far and stuff, this could go down with the retailers. We'll see. It's coming off of a very extreme acceleration, and the earnings were nothing to. They got an initial pop on earnings, but immediately were sold back off. So investors are getting a little bit leery about holding at these high, lofty levels by that price action. So that's another one you need to keep on your watch. Sherwin-Williams. This is a material stock, and it has a significant dollar exposure. So I just want to keep that in mind. We are starting to try to cross out of this trend resistance, but we didn't really get as of Friday. We didn't get a whole lot of reaction to that cross, and we are testing this support area, upward support area that's held for a considerable amount of time. We have broke it before, and it looks like it's wanting to fail to me, even though we did cross this other trend line. So just keep this one in mind. This has got a lot of currency risk. Panera Bread has rejected this upward trend line, and it's came up, tried to retest, and it got rejected again. We're down below the 20 SMA. This is a more bearish pattern. I mean, indicating that there's a chance that the top could be in on this one too. I do not like the biotechs. Regeneron. This is another one pattern. I'm getting a Bollinger Band squeeze alert on it. So we got a head and shoulders pattern. And if you really go out in time there, you would realize this this thing has gone parabolic since Obama's been in office. So ISRG, Intuitive Surgical. That's another one that's just been on fire under Obama and his administration. Got a Head and Shoulders pattern. We're down here near the lower neckline, suggesting that we could get a breakdown here. The MACD has turned positive, so keep an eye on it. Now read. Allergen is another stock that's bouncing off of monthly and trend line price support, and it's crossing a trend line as of Friday, and it came up with some decent strength there Friday, so keep this one on your watch for a potential pop on the bullish side. It's been consolidating down here for some time now. I would have loved to see it come up and actually broke back up Friday, but it didn't have the momentum to do that Friday, so keep that one on. The final one I'm going to talk about is Autozone, which has been on fire, and we've been trading around this trend line through here, and we've had a multiple top. That's 4 times now we've hit this top. We had an accelerated move higher, and we've been going sideways. Well, we are back below that trend line over time now, suggesting we could continue channeling here. We'll see, but it's been going on for over a year now, so keep this one on your radar, that AutoZone and retailers in general are having troubles here at the Christmas holiday season. So this is one that I'm actually bearish on too, thinking that retailers are having issues. But at any rate, if you have noticed that I'm more bearish in the market because we hit our measured moves on all major indices, and I really think there's going to be some profit taking in the first of the year. So, and technically, these the high flyer techs January, February tend to sell off anyway, and seeing these Bollinger Band squeezes all hit the same time as the seasonality of these tech stocks are hitting, it has me very concerned. So that's just my take on things, and good trading.